now, sci-fi mamacita.
Now I say, what's up, party people? It's Taco Tuesday in the It's raining tacos in the Galactic Cafe. Hi, how's everybody doing today? I hope you're doing well. Welcome along to the Galactic Cafe. I am April, the sci-fi Mombie. Greatly appreciate you being along. Hold on one second. Well, hi, Matilda. Oh, come here, girlfriend. Oh, we're dressed alike today. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. Yeah, her's being shy today. Say hello. Say hello. Oh, her says no camera, please. She heard me talking too loud. She's kind of one of those. Do you call them neurodivergent? I don't know what you'd call them, but hi. She has sensitive ears, don't you? Okay, Grandma will put you down now. Here you go, honey. There you go. Okay. She's rotten. All right. So what's everybody up to? Hope y'all are having a wonderful Tuesday. So far, so good for me. I made it through work. I got offered overtime at work. I'll take it. So, oh my God, why does this camera not like me? Hold on. I honestly don't look like that. I swear. I'm gonna have to figure out something with lighting in here because it's just making me look weird. But you know what? When I work on the clips and stuff, I don't look like this. So I don't know. I don't know. But don't forget to smash those hearts, smash that like button, share out the stream, please, and thank you. Tell all your friends to come join us here at Sci-Fi Mom because we have a lot of fun, and now I have cat fur all over me. All right. So. Hello, Starshine. Star over on TikTok. Welcome. Also, don't forget, you're all amazing. Greatly appreciate you. We are climbing the ranks again on our YouTube watch hours. I greatly appreciate you all. So please keep it up. Let's get to 3,000. We're getting there. We're pretty much 75% of the way there. So let's do it. So, all righty. Let's go through the chat. Say hello to everybody. Hello, Jamie Lynn Simmons. How are you? Hope you're doing great today. Hello, Michael Morris. Yes, Dirk Benedict would have been 81 on the 1st. Yes. And in pop culture news today, we have another birthday that is monumental. And I really miss this Star Trek actor so much. But hold on, we'll get there. So, guys, hello. Well, that was Sergeant Socks. Yeah, but Boots is not in here. But Daisy is. Cadet Daisy May is in here. Yep, kitty. Yeah, they're all good kitties. Don't forget to smash those hearts, smash that like button, share out the stream, please, and thank you. And let's do a little bit of housekeeping before we continue on. Here at Sci-Fi Mommy, we will never, ever personally DM you for donations. If you receive one, please report me to that platform because somebody's hijacked my stuff again, which it's not going to happen because I have it like really clamped down security-wise. So otherwise, please do me the favor of, just helping us out here at Sci-Fi Mommy. We have 4 legitimate ways that you can help us out. You can buy us a cup of coffee at ko-fi.com/sci-fi Mombie or scan the QR code right there. You can go to our throne.com/sci-fi Mombie. We sign up for like tech gadgets and all kinds of different things. And then you buy them outright or you crowdsource with other people. And then we receive them. We never receive your personal information. Hey, Tune the News. How are you? It's good to see you too, my friend. We have Patreon memberships. They are $3 a month. Go to patreon.com/user lowercase u =849 72353. You don't even have to buy the subscription on Patreon, but we greatly appreciate it if you do. I try to keep a lot of my content off the paywall because I don't like to do that to people. I would rather it be a grassroots, you donate what you want to scenario. So we also have TikTok fan club memberships. They are $10 a month. You can also, do the coin thing. Like today, well, I thought I had it up there. I had 15 roses for my live goal over here on TikTok. So please help me out with that. We also have Venmo. Search us at sci-fi Mombie or scan that QR code right there. You donate what you feel like you want to. Otherwise, if you don't want to donate, just smash those hearts. That works for me. Those like buttons, that's the best digital currency you could ever receive. Let's do 20 heart me's today. Let's do that. Okay? All right. There you go. So over on TikTok, please help me out with 20 heart me's. Please, 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 and thank you. If I can get it to set. There it goes. All right. All righty. Live goal set. All right. So hi, Miss Connie Cleary. How are you? Hope you're doing great. She and I were just talking in the private chat we have set up. Hey, what's up, John the Beagle Dad? Yes, I actually started on time. It's amazing. No. Hope you're doing well. You're on vacation, right, John? Hope you're having a good time. And last but certainly not least, we are all over social media. My mother told me there would be days like this. There would be days like this, my mother said. I understand how that is. So we stream daily to Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch, and TikTok. We also have Patreon, Substack, Blue Sky, Threads, Discord, Lemon8, Mastodon, Counter Social, IMDb Pro, Pinterest, Reddit. You name it, we probably have it. So just search us out. The handle everywhere is at Sci-Fi Mombie. It's mine. Nobody else can have it. I'm getting ready to trademark it, which is exciting. I'm really excited about it. So please and thank you. Smash those hearts. All right. Housekeeping out of the way. Housekeeping. All right. Let's do some pop culture news, shall we? Here we go. Variety is reporting out that Warner Brothers Paramount Skydance is in talks with George R.R. Martin for a Game of Thrones movie. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Game of Thrones movie. We have House of the Dragon coming out in June. And we just finished A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, which was fantastic. That was a really good series. They should bring it back. I believe it changes to A Knight of the Seven Realms next season. I think that's what it said at the end of this season. So people watch out for that. VXB, who puts on a lot of the great Comic Cons across the country, is looking for volunteers. So Missouri Comic Con is coming up in April. And there was one that was just, they have a whole bunch. Hold on. I'll give you the list. Hold on. Hold, please. I really like these guys. I like talking to them when I'm at the Comic Cons because they're a lot of fun to talk with. So let's see here. All right. So here's a rundown of all the Comic Cons that they host. Central Carolina Comic Con, Northwest Arkansas Comic Con, which I have been at this year. Little Rock Anime Fest. Dude, I didn't even know they had that one. Mississippi Anime Fest, Blue City Comic Con, Missouri Comic Con. Yes, baby. Arkansas Card Show, Spa Con. All right. Quad City Comic Con. That's East Moline, Illinois. Iron City Comic Con, which is Birmingham, Alabama. Mississippi Comic Con, which is Jackson, Mississippi. Anime Blues, which is Memphis, Tennessee. South Carolina Anime Fest, Oklahoma Comic Con, the Mississippi Card Show, Arkansas Comic Con, South Alabama Comic Con, Kansas Comic Con, and Illinois Comic Con. So you can volunteer and get in for free at any of these events, any of them. They are fantastic people. These, if you're a volunteer, you make the world go round at these wonderful events. So go out there and sign up. It's vxvevents.com. I'll put it in the chats. vxvevents.com. They put out the word today. They need help. All right. Hi, Thorvar. How are you? Welcome to the Galactic Café. I hope you're doing great today. Kesha. I don't know if you guys have heard this one. Kesha has sent a cease and desist order through her attorney to the White House. I guess the Trump administration is using her music without her permission. She is not happy about that. So we'll see where that goes. But she made it pretty publicly clear this morning she's tired of it. So not interesting. Not that great. Today, March 3rd, would have been James Doohan's 106th birthday. I miss Scotty. He was one of the best characters that Gene Roddenberry ever wrote for Star Trek. And James made it. His acting skills made it what Scotty was. And I miss him. He was a wonderful guy. I don't know if you guys have ever heard the story about a lady wrote him, and she was was just in emotional distress. And he not only saved her life, but he kept in contact with her for years, back and forth, writing each other. And it's wonderful. I believe the family released some of the letters back and forth, and he just had a huge heart for people. Huge heart. So we miss you, James. You're amazing. And I think you would have had if you were still around and you weren't 106, I think you would have had a really good time at Star Trek 60. So rest in peace. Seth MacFarlane will be on Late Night with Seth Meyers this Thursday night. So mark your calendars and watch it. I'll be watching it. So I'll stay up late. Even though I'll be working overtime this week, I'll still stay up late watching it. Oh, Miss Connie. Bruce Campbell. Man, oh man. Did you guys hear this news? Hello, Bishop Walter. Welcome to the Galactic Café. I hope you're doing great today. Bruce Campbell has incurable cancer. But he says under treatment, it's manageable. So it's, he's going to be on Seth for Ted starts tomorrow. So Ted season 2 starts tomorrow. But Bruce, we're thinking about you. We're praying for you. You're in our thoughts. Stay as healthy as you can, my friend. We understand, and lean on your fans because we really care about you. We really care about you. So any celebrity that's dealing with this kind of thing, we care about you. So don't think that you're alone, because you're not. You're not. The NFL released the Nielsen ratings on Bad Bunny's halftime show. Guess what? 4.157 billion views globally for the whole time. It has broken the NFL record of halftime shows. So, Bad Bunny, you rock, man. You rock, man. So, if you're a fan of Zootopia 2, it's going to hit Disney Plus on the 11th. So mark your calendars. It's coming. Zootopia 2. Justin Timberlake was in court today trying to persuade the judge not to release his DWI camera footage. I don't blame him. I would be very, very embarrassed by that. And I can understand why he doesn't want that released. So we'll see where it goes. But right now, it's up in the air. So, Justin, don't do it again. Don't do it again, Justin. Hello, Blair. Welcome to the Galactic Café. Hope you're doing great today. The director of Sonic the Hedgehog 4 has released a poster where it's either he or James Marsden is standing there with a mallet announcing that Sonic 4 has started filming. Yes. I love the Sonic franchise. It is the best thing they've ever done out of Paramount. And that's a high bar considering how much I love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Hello, Ed. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles franchise out of Paramount. especially the live action ones from the 90s. That's my favorite. So, but anyways, get ready. Jim Carrey's returning in Sonic 4, and so is James Marsden, and what is her name? That plays his wife. But we'll see where it goes. Sonics 1, 2, and 3 were fantastic. So kudos. Pink moved her family to New York from California, where she grew up. And she is doing that for a shot at Kelly Clarkson's show. Kelly Clarkson has decided to step away from her talk show. She's been through a lot in the past few years, and she needs a break. So, hey, Power Ranger Donnie, how are you? I'm doing well. I hope you're doing good too. Hey, Isaiah, what's up? Welcome to the Galactic Café, you guys. Hope you're doing great today. So watch the contracts coming, because I'm telling you, Pink's going to take over. And she was on yesterday with her daughter, Willow, who's 14. Fantastic duet. Fantastic duet. I highly recommend you go watch it. It was beautiful. Willow has an amazing voice, just like her mama. The numbers are in on Scream 7. Are you guys ready? Hey, Penny, what's up? Hope you're doing well today. Scream 7 debuted with $97.2 million domestically. That's not worldwide. It broke the record for the Scream franchise. It is the highest grossing Scream movie of all time on opening weekend. Congrats, you guys. That's fantastic. I did. Yes, I know. And Thora Bar's talking about Bruce Campbell over here on TikTok. I know. It breaks my heart. But he says he's not going to give up the fight. He's going to fight. And if we know anything about Bruce, he's a fighter. So keep your eyes out for that. So I can see him. I can see him doing this. I can see him kicking ass. I really can. He'll fight. You know what I bet he's going to do, though? I bet he'll sign up for like some of the trial programs. Now, see, here's the other thing that's kind of befuddling me. They're not releasing what kind of cancer he has, which I can understand why they're not doing that. But I think it would make him look a lot more open and honest if he'd just tell us, right? So, but anyways, excuse me. Nicole Kidman was on the Tonight Show last night, and she says there will be midnight margaritas on Practical Magic 2. Yes. So she was also there promoting Scarpetta, where she plays Kay Scarpetta from the incredible Patricia Cornwell novels. So that comes out this month on Amazon Prime, and we will be watching the theaters for Practical Magic 2. Midnight margaritas. Put the lime in the coconut. That's like one of my favorite scenes of that whole movie, where they're downstairs and there's something in the margaritas that makes them tell the truth. I think the ants bewitched it. So, One Piece returns to Netflix on March 10th. So watch for that. Oh my God, here I go. And while one franchise is thriving, another one is shutting down. Apple has pulled Palm Royale, even though it's winning awards. So everybody's kind of upset over that. I know Kristen Wiig had a statement out there today. She's not happy about Apple's decision. But some, they could go shop it somewhere else. Maybe someone else will pick it up. So. And last but certainly not least in our good news, to start off our good news of the day, NASA is reporting that Voyager 1 will be approximately 1 light year from Earth beginning in November of 2026. It took Voyager that long to get 1 light year away from Earth because it was launched in the 70s. So hold on. I'll get you an exact date. September 5th, 1977 at 7:56 a.m. Central Time. That means it shot out of here in Houston. So that is fascinating. So it takes, let's see. I am 1 year younger than that. I can't do math. It sucks. 11, 4. It took 49 years, almost 50 years for Voyager this November to get 1 light year away from Earth. That's fascinating. So, all right. Well, there's pop culture news for the day. Let's see. I did see it, Thorivar. Okay, so it was cloudy here this morning in Springfield, Missouri. So I walked out and I was feeding the neighborhood cat we've adopted. And I looked at it and it was like a little bit cloudy covered, but it was beautiful. And I didn't even think to take pictures because I'm an idiot, but I came in and I was watching, there was a couple of observatories that on YouTube that were showing it. And it was phenomenal. It was so beautiful. The reds and the orange is, I love space. I love science. I love all that stuff. I'm a nerd. So, all right. Blood moon is also known as I know, pagan moon. Yeah. Well, and the only reason why it shows that color is because of our atmosphere and the way that the colors hit. That's why our sky is blue. It's the way that ultraviolet light hits the earth. So hits the moon and bounces back. But a lot of people saw it. Almost every pagan book novel shows. Yeah, they do. They base a lot of the fiction off of it, That's just how it is. That's just the way it is, baby. So, want to draw your attention to a couple of plays that are going on at the Springfield Little Theater here in Springfield, Missouri, Southwest Missouri. If you live in the 4-state area, please come see them. The next one is Sweeney Todd, begins March 13th to the 29th. And then we have Seussical the Musical, which begins on Autumn, a producer's birthday, and runs to May 10th. So please, then we've got Anything Goes in June. So please support your local theater. And if you live around here, please support the Springfield Little Theater because the arts and culture build beautiful communities and beautiful children. The more that we involve kids in these things, the more well-rounded they will be and continue this on in life. We need the arts. We need them. So, have you seen old Netflix movies called The Ritual? No, I don't really pay attention to that stuff. I'm not into that stuff. I mean, some of it's interesting, like Loki and that stuff, but I'm not really into it. I mean, I know it's a part of some science fiction and some folklore, but Norse gods and stuff like that. I know they're working on The Mask with Jim Carrey, where he gets the mask back. He's talking about that. They're also working on a live action Jetson movie where he is George. So he's got a lot of stuff coming down the pike, but we'll see where that goes. All right. It's time for some good news of the day. Let me go grab goodnewsnetwork.org. I get most of my good news from goodnewsnetwork.org. Let me share my screen over here on all the other platforms except TikTok. Sorry, guys. I don't know how to share it over there yet. I'm still working on it. Today's quote of the day is: "The eternal quest of the individual human being is to shatter his loneliness." Norman Cousins has some great quotes. So I highly recommend you go look up his stuff because he's always got something good. I'll read it again. "The eternal quest of the individual human being is to shatter his loneliness." And it's true. We are social beings. We are not meant to live alone. We are not meant to live in isolation. So get out there, make friends. Get out there, acquaint yourself with new people. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. If you don't like the people you meet, go meet other people. You never know who you might meet out there that needs a friend. All right, what's going on today? Researchers train bacteria to consume tumors from the inside out. I love this stuff. I love the medical science breakthroughs that they're finding. It's fantastic. A research team led by scientists at the University of Waterloo, Ontario, is developing a novel tool to treat cancer by engineering hungry bacteria to eat tumors from the inside out. Key to the approach is a bacterium called Colostrum sporagenius, which is commonly found in soil and can only grow in environments with absolutely no oxygen. The core of a solid cancerous tumor is comprised of dead cells and is oxygen-free, making it an ideal breeding ground for the bacterium to multiply. Bacteria spores enter the tumor, finding an environment where there's a lot of nutrients and no oxygen, which this organism prefers, and so it starts eating those nutrients and growing in size, says Dr. Mark Acoyne, a chemical engineer professor at Waterloo. So we are now colonizing that central space, and the bacterium is essentially ridding the body of the tumor. But there is a biological catch. When the cancer-eating organisms reach the outer edges of the tumor, they are exposed to low levels of oxygen and without completing their mission to fully destroy them. To solve that problem, the researchers first added a gene to the organism from a related bacterium that can better tolerate oxygen, enabling it to live longer near the outside of a targeted tumor. They then found a way to activate the oxygen-resistant gene at just the right time, critical to preventing bacteria from inadvertently growing in oxygen-rich places such as the bloodstream by leveraging a phenomenon known as quorum sensing. Fascinating. In simple terms, quorum sensing involves chemical signals released by bacteria. Only when many bacteria have grown in a tumor is the signal strong enough to turn on the oxygen-resistant gene, ensuring it doesn't happen too soon. Nice. In a previous study, researchers demonstrated that Colostrum sporogenus can be modified to tolerate oxygen. In a follow-up study, they tested their quorum sensing system by making bacteria produce a green fluorescent protein. Researchers now plan to combine the oxygen-resistant gene and the quorum sensing timing mechanisms in one bacterium and test it on a tumor in preclinical trials. Hey, maybe Bill should, or Bruce Campbell should look into this. Hello, E. Gullet and Retired Fed. Welcome to the Galactic Café. Hope you guys are doing great today. GNN recently reported on the incredible advancements in survival from all kinds of cancers in America, with 7 out of 10 patients now living 5 years or more past diagnosis. Fantastic. They're using CRISPR gene editing to pull these two bacterium together. That CRISPR, man, it keeps coming up everywhere. Croatia. Oh, this is great, you guys. This is great. Croatia declared landmine free after more than 2 decades of demining efforts. Yay. Round of applause, guys. Round of applause. That's good. In an incredible bittersweet success story, Croatia has announced it has freed itself from the scourges of landmines 31 years after the country's civil war. During the breakup of Yugoslavia, 1.5 million landmines were estimated to have been used by all sides of the conflict, spread across an area of 450 square miles, twice the size of Zion National Park in Utah. Wow. Originally, some 5,000 square miles was believed to be contaminated by mines, but for obvious safety reasons, it was difficult to get more accurate estimates. Now, with the more than 1 billion euros spent, the country has eliminated all known minefields using a combination of metal detectors, heavy machinery, and detection dogs. Croatia is free of landmines. After nearly 30 years, we have completed demining in accordance with the Ottawa Convention, Interior Minister Davor Bosniak said during an event in Zagreb, referencing the UN Convention on the Banning of Anti-Personal Mines, to which Croatia is a party to. Almost 107,000 mines and 407,000 pieces of unexploded ordnance have been removed. This is not just a technical success, it is the fulfillment of a moral obligation to the victims of mines and their families. A mine-free Croatia means safer families, better development of rural areas, more farmland, and stronger tourism. It's difficult to ascertain an exact number, but likely tens of thousands of square miles of ground worldwide still contain minefields or areas contaminated by bombs and shells which failed to explode when they were first used. Yikes. Recently, Mozambique was declared mine-free in 2015 after clearing 171,000 mines over 20 years. Landmines and unexploded ordnance are significant impediments to rural development. Often appearing as shiny curiosities half buried in the grass, children are at especially high risk of death and maiming from these weapons. Yeah. There are a lot of kids who really get hurt by these things. Adults as well. Demining charities like Halo often pair their mine clearance work with awareness raising and educational campaigns in school to help children to learn how to identify and stay away from mines and unexploded bombs. The triumph in Croatia required hundreds of millions of euros in donations from other countries and tragically claimed the lives of between 40 to 60 demining personnel who worked to make the country a safer place for generations to come. And may they rest in peace. And thank you for your service to making your country beautiful again. So, thanks. That's awesome. Kazakhstan plants 37,000 seedlings to prepare for imminent return of tigers. That's a pretty tiger. Kazakhstan is preparing to reintroduce the tiger to a special habitat in the country's south, one of the most ambitious rewilding programs anywhere on Earth. Arm in arm with this has been reforestation efforts of Rip Aran woodland around the Isle River and its delta, Lake Balkhash, which last year amounted to 37,000 young trees. Between 2021 and 2024, 50,000 trees were planted in the Isle Balkhash Nature Reserve, which last year also became the temporary haunts of a breeding tiger pair from the Netherlands. The result of 2025 are the outcome of many years of painstaking work. We are not simply planting trees, we are laying the foundation for resilient ecosystems capable of sustaining themselves, said Ibek by Bulva, WWF Central Asian Project Manager for Forest Restoration in Kazakhstan. Today, we already see that plantings from previous years have reached heights of up to 2.5 meters. Their root systems have reached groundwater, and they are forming natural communities, restoring Tugai forest is the basis for the return of wildlife to the region. Without healthy ecosystems, it is impossible to speak of stable animal populations, including the return of the tiger. We are grateful to all of our partners and local residents who contribute to this work. The program is being led by the government of Kazakhstan with support from WWF Central Asia and the UN Development Program. That's awesome. Yay. Good job, guys. All right, more good news on this date in history. March 3rd, 441 years ago today, the Teatro Olimpico was considered by many to be the first modern covered theater in Europe, was inaugurated in the city of Venezia, northern Italy, with a production of I'm not going to say this right. Oedipus Rex. There we go. Designed by Andrea Palladino and finished by Vincenzo Scamozzi. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, one of only 3 Renaissance theaters remaining in existence, and a venue that's still used several times a year. That was in 1585. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. Look at that orchestra pit. I'm kidding. I would love to go there. I'd love to walk on that stage. Oh, look at the ceiling. Cool. Look at the intricate work of all the statues, too. That's fantastic. The Teatro Olimpico is the last work of Palladino and ranks among his highest master works. The Vincente architect had returned to his native city in 1579, bringing with him a lifetime of detailed study into all aspects of ancient Roman architecture. Palladino had illustrated an Italian translation of Roman author, I'm not even going there, Architectura, I could say that. And the prints from this edition include floor plans for Roman theaters and an elevation for the Scanae Franz. Sorry, guys. Ugh, I botch everything. Of Vicenzia's ruined Roman theater, the Teatro Berga. In short, Wikipedia describes the man as having a greater understanding of the Roman theater than any other living person. Palladino would have the opportunity to express this when he received permission to use a section of a disused castle in Venetia to build a new theater, but unfortunately he died the following year with his plans only partially completed. Vincenzo Scamozzi, an architect of substantial renown in Venice and other cities in the region of Veneto, took over the project and designed the stage's incredible wood and stucco backdrop designed to look like classical Athens, with angled streets running off into the distance. Oil lamps designed by Scamozzi were used to create interior lighting for the houses along the imaginary streets for the very first production. Despite bombings and the ravages of time, the Scanae Franz has survived to modern times. Scamozzi's contributions also included the ode and anti-ode rooms, as well as the entrance archway, which leads from the street through an old medieval wall into the courtyard of the old fortress. Fascinating. More good news on this day. Anne Sullivan arrived at the home of Captain and Mrs. Arthur Keller to become the teacher of their blind and deaf daughter, Helen Keller. That was 1887. J.D. Rockefeller Jr. retired from business to run his philanthropic foundation. That was 1910. In the Brest-Litovsk Treaty, Russia renounced all claim to Finland, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, and Poland. That was 1918. Mount Rushmore National Memorial was dedicated in 1933. Roman Catholic and Lutheran officials reached the first agreement towards eventual reconciliation, ending the enmity waged since the 1500s. That was 1974. Holy crap. 1974. Okay, that started in when did Martin Luther nail that on the door? Wow. That's incredible. That's over what, 200 years? Damn. Wow. U.S. millionaire Steve Fawcett became the first person to fly solo nonstop around the globe without refueling. That was 2005. It took nearly 60 years, but Master Sergeant Woodrow Wilson Keeble was finally honored on this date in 2008 as the first Sioux American to receive the Medal of Honor, the nation's highest, for heroic actions on a Korean battlefield. That was 2008. 151 years ago today, George Bizet's Carmen premiered at the Opera Comique in Paris. The story of a love-entranced Spanish soldier losing his marbles over the feisty personality of a gypsy has become one of the most performed operas in history, and the principal arias, Habanera, and the Toreador song stand out among the tradition's greatest and most instantly recognizable melodies. Among its most notable characteristics is the register of Carmen, the gypsy protagonist. Breaking from the tradition of female leads with the highest possible voices, Carmen is sung by a mezzo-soprano, the equivalent of a male baritone. 1875. The story begins with largely lighthearted material as the captain of the Spanish Dragoons, Don Jose, falls in love with a fiery gypsy woman who puts a folkloric spell on him. In the vice of her passion for love and life, Jose becomes extremely jealous and protective of Carmen, who values her liberty far above Jose's love. When she meets the boisterous bullfighter Escamillo, she leaves him. In the end, Jose's jealousy is more than he can bear, and he confronts Carmen outside of the bullfighting arena, where she tells him that she sells her liberty for no man. The opera experienced a flat reception, especially in Bizet's native France, but it steadily grew in popularity as it was performed internationally. It was adopted by Rodion Shkarin, I hope I said that, into a 47-minute ballet performance that he wrote for his ballerina wife, choreographed originally by a Cuban man called Alberto Alfonso. It's known as Carmen Suite and debuted in 1967 at the Bolshoi Ballet Theater. Sorry, I botched it real bad. It remains a deeply enjoyable take on Bizet's opera and combines Latin influences with Russian ballet. Here, we'll watch a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, the floor moves. That's cool. She's pretty. Okay. I don't want to get in trouble any more than that. Very cool. 9 years ago today, the Nintendo Switch was released as a gaming console to the world. While video games may not be everyone's cup of tea, it was an inspiring story of the most beloved company in the industry succeeding on a moonshot of innovation, consisting of 2 handheld control modules and a screen. The device, having similar dimensions to a tablet, could be played as a handheld, but it also came with a docking port that would project what was on the small screen onto a television. And a wireless control module could be disconnected and used from a chair or couch. Investors, critics, and gamers all felt the potential was high, but the risk of any number of shortcomings was perhaps even higher. With Microsoft's Xbox and Sony's PlayStation in long competition with Nintendo for market share, each new console release had to be able to match the features of the other two. And like this, the brands went in lockstep through the 21st century until the Switch. With the strange hybrid experience of the Switch, which my children have several, few titles were available upon its release. In the lead up, stock performance was mostly bearish, and analysts believe investors felt the Switch was very risky and were unsure if the unit would draw new audiences to Nintendo. Boy, were they wrong. Hello, Bitsk and Motown Kitties and Bor Lavada. Welcome to the Galactic Café. Hope you guys are doing great today. There were some positives. For example, the Switch's small footprint would suit the limited space in Japanese city apartments, and several senior developers in the gaming world thought it was a bold vision that offered a dream scenario of being able to seamlessly take a game outside for a walk, after playing it inside and losing neither progress nor time. Then the release came. Nintendo reported that based on its first week's numbers, it was the company's fastest selling console ever. In Japan, first week sales exceeded 330,000 units, which was on par with the PlayStation 4 during its launch period. 500,000 Switch units were sold in Japan within the first month, beating out the PlayStation 4 to this figure and continuing to be the strong across Europe and North America. Retailer GameStop reported that initial sales of the Switch were phenomenal, and Nintendo had to increase manufacturing capacity to meet the demand. My kids didn't get a Switch for a few years. I couldn't afford it. They were expensive, when they first came out. But, they I believe Tony Man is on Switch 2. And co-host Vic has Tony Man's old Switch, and Autumn Producer has the original one. So fascinating. All right. Sorry, I need a drink. The playing statistics were almost more encouraging, split 30%, 50%, 20%. The user base was utilizing the Switch how they wanted to, with some preferring handheld mode, some preferring TV mode, and 50% using both equally. One of the biggest gambles in console gaming paid off in spades, and the company recorded 8-year record earnings as a result. That was released in 2017. Can you believe that? It's been 9 years. What the hell? Hello, Thomas Pruitt. How are you? Welcome to the Galactic Café. Hope you're doing great today. 103 years ago today, Time magazine debuted, having been founded by Britton Hayden and Henry R. Luce in New York City. Time Europe is published in London and also covers the Middle East and Africa. Editions also exist for Latin America and Asia. Time set out to tell the news through people, and until the late 1960s, the magazine's cover always depicted a single person. Time developed a very distinct writing style, which came to be known as Time style, and was classified as irreverent and at times acerbic. I hope I said it right. Time style guidelines led to the creation of many popular neologisms like socialite, guesstimate, televangelist, pundit, and tycoon, as well as some less successful ones like okay, I'm not even going there, and radioator. Indeed, the spell check feature on GNN's publishing software is telling this author to correct them because they aren't real words. Time's best known feature is probably their Person of the Year edition, which features those most actions and fame affect the world for good or ill, and has included people such as Schmittler, Corazon Aquino, and Walter Chrysler. Time debuted in 1923. 135 years ago today, the Shoshone National Forest became the first federally protected national forest in the United States and the first national forest as the concept is currently held in the world. The Congressional Act protected 2.5 million Wyoming acres, a swath with mountains and rivers that President Theodore Roosevelt once visited inside the Yellowstone Timberland Reserve. Named after the Shoshone Indians and part of the Yellowstone ecosystem near the city of Cody, the national forest runs atop the Beartooth and Absaroka Mountains, including the tallest mountain in Wyoming, Gannett Peak. The original Oregon Trail wagon route is south of here and allowed travelers to bypass the rugged mountains to the north. John Coulter was the first white man known to have visited the forest and Yellowstone region after being on the Lewis and Clark expedition, but eagerly seeking permission to explore on his own this inspiring landscape. Coulter survived a grizzly bear attack to later present Clark with valuable information on the region, which was published 30 years later. That was 1891. 186 years ago today, the Nez Perez leader, Chief Joseph, was born. He led his Waola, sorry guys if I botched that, Valley tribe on a 1,170-mile fight retreat, trying to reach asylum in Canada after being evicted from their Oregon ancestral lands, even after they made concessions in a signed treaty. Ugh, America. The skill with which the Nez Perez fought and the manner in which they conducted themselves in the face of incredible adversity, including caring for suffering women and children, led to widespread admiration among their military adversaries and the American public. That was 1840. Happy 81st birthday to George Miller, the creator and director of the Mad Max franchise. Yes, there's some good sci-fi. There's some good sci-fi. Hailed as containing some of the greatest action scenes of all time, the Greek-Australian film director, screenwriter, and former medical doctor, that's interesting, I didn't know that, also created some of the sweetest films for children and families. In 2006, Miller won an Academy Award for Best Animated Feature for Happy Feet. He has been nominated for 5 other Academy Awards: Best Original Screenplay for Lorenzo's Oil, and Best Picture, Best Adapted Screenplay for Babe. In 2016, Mad Max Fury Road earned Miller nominations for Best Picture and Best Director and took home 6 Academy Awards for its excellent production quality. He was born in 1945. 62 years ago today, the Beatles began filming their first feature film, A Hard Day's Night, at the Marylebone train station in London. The low-budget movie was filmed in near sequential order, with the first week spent on location inside a train traveling between London and Minehead. In cinema verite style and black and white, filming was completed in under 7 weeks. Reviews were mostly positive, and half a century later, the film remains mostly fresh and a rock and roll classic. Watch the trailer of the movie that opened in 1964. Watch a little bit. Oh, yes, his iconic scene where they're running away. Oh! Ouch. And Ringo took a tumble. Ow. That looked like that really hurt. All right, well, that's all your good news of the day. Tell me what you think about that in the chats. That had to hurt. That looked like that really hurt. All right, let's go up through here through the chat. Say Michael Morris, hello. Tune the news. Jamie Lynn, John the Beagle Dad, Connie Cleary. Let's see, go through here. And shake it all around. He is one of my favorite actors. She's talking about James Doohan. Oh, yes, Nimoy. Oh, God, I miss them. Miss them. Yep. Hit, Seth MacFarlane. Announce the Orville. He won't do it on Seth Meyers, though. He'll probably do it on, like, The Tonight Show or who knows. Jimmy Kimmel, maybe. I saw it yesterday. I know. I just feel so bad for Bruce. That just sucks. Penny. Noise. Yep, he is a fighter. That's true. Hello, TYS. Welcome to Galactic Café. I hope you're doing great today. Oh, thank you, Thoravar, for sharing that out. Appreciate you. Thank you guys for the 13,000 hearts. Let's keep going. I do have 20 heart me's. I would greatly appreciate it if you help me out with those today. That'd be fantastic. Saying hello to Donnie. Let's see. Stream Elements, thank you so much for helping me with my bot stuff. Hello, Liz Moore. Hey, my friend. Welcome. Hope you're doing great today. All right, what are we talking about? Wow, we got a lot of time. Thought that would take a little bit longer. It didn't. I am fascinated by the Voyager information. I really am. I always am. Because there for a while, we thought we had just lost all contact with Voyagers, and they are coming back strong for some reason. So old technology, right? Power Ranger Johnny says, Happy National Anthem Day. Cool. Didn't know it was National Anthem Day. Sorry for the silence. I'm working on my mock-up cover of Dudley Buck's Festival Overture on the Star Spangled Banner. Soon I'll begin lunch. Okay, awesome. Connie says, yeah, right now. Yeppers. So, of course, everybody wants my attention. Hold on. Okay, I don't. Okay, whatever. I love it when people try to get out. That's what she said. Hello, welcome. See you later. We'll have a good day, Thorvar. You stay safe too. So, oh man, that's what she said. Where'd you go? Hope you're doing good today. All right, what are we talking about? Anybody got anything they just want to get off their chest? Laughing at me. Of course you are. Oh, man. Waiting to see what is going to come out next. Don't forget tomorrow night, we got Ted. Ted's coming out tomorrow. Yay! So we'll watch that in the Sci-Fi Mombie studio. I told you we'd be watching it. I'm waiting for Talking Ted to come back from Mission Log of the Orville. So we'll see where that goes. So I know it's only Tuesday, but what's everybody doing? Woo, here I go. Like I said, I haven't had a dishwasher in a few days, and it's driving me crazy. My hands hurt all the time anyways. And I called because they sent me the wrong part. And so the guy on the phone this morning goes, oh, yeah, that's probably the other person who called saying that they needed that part, but they got your part. And I'm like, well, aren't you guys special? You're not special. So they're sending it to me free of charge. I already paid for it. And they're refunding my shipping costs back to me. Yeah, I paid for overnight shipping. So, yeah. Thoravar says, what is your opinion on Sony rebooting Spider-Man villain? I think it's a good thing. Venom went over very well. There are other villains out there in the Spider-Man universe that need a little bit of attention, don't you think? I think it's a good thing. So. Oh, God, here I go. Oh, boy. Anybody watching anything new? Any new books you're reading? It would be in the MCU's timeline. Well, it should be. I mean, you guys tell me, but I'm absolutely tired of the multiverse already. I'm tired of multiverses. It's just too much. It's too much. Too much to handle. Oh, boy. So, Jonathan Beagle Dad, you at work? Figured you would be. Man, you're taking a lot of calls. So you start vacation on Thursday. Is that what you said? Yeah. All right. Well, I would go look and see what's. Yeah, that was interesting. The problem with Sony movies because they didn't have Spider-Man. Yeah. Well, maybe it's time we have a little backstory on the villain. because you never know why the villain is acting the way they are, right? So a lot of people like Harley Quinn just like walked into it, right? She gets acquainted with Mr. J and she goes nuts. Yeah. So I would love to see another Harley Quinn movie come out, like, Birds of Prey. That was fantastic. I'd like to see another one. Connie says, laughing out loud, was thinking the same thing about the church lady. Yeah, well, ain't special. Venom's story is tied to a Spider-Man. Yeah, but they don't really like point it out. That's the problem. They need to point it out. I think that's a problem. They need to explain that. So the younger, like all of us that have read the comics, understand it. The younger generation doesn't, because they don't really, I don't feel like they read the comics, right? Imagine if we get live action Venom TV series. Oh, but where would they put it though? Where would they air it at? I don't know if it would be Disney. That would be a cool idea though. Announce the Orville, by the way. Yeah, I'm being ornery. So, anyways, I don't know. We'll have to see. I think if they get the right people to write it, Disney Plus or Amazon. Yeah, I could see that, Thorvar. If they get the right people to write it, like the Game of Thrones movie is being written by the creator of Andor. That's going to be so good. That guy, he not only loves Star Wars, but he loves Game of Thrones. Trust Amazon. I would believe that. I would believe that, because Bezos has hired some really good people to take over for the MGM side of everything for Amazon. So yeah, I could see that. Yep. I'm just trying to think of, we got Green Goblin, we've got is it Sandman? We got Venom. We could sit here naming off all the Spider-Man villains that he's encountered. Doc Ock, Alfred Molina really played that role well. Jamie Foxx played his role well. So it's going to be interesting. Christian Hayden, no. Trying to remember his character, but yeah, I mean, anything's possible if they just want to put the money to it. Anything's possible. I'm still curious at who they're going to choose to be James Bond next out of Amazon, because they own the James Bond franchise now. I kind of want Amazon to make Iron Man. No. I think the brothers that are working on Avengers and MCU right now. What's going on? I think they're doing the MCU justice right now. So I don't think that needs to be changed. Now, okay, let's separate this out. There's the Avengers and then there's the X-Men. Now, if 20th Century Fox wants to use Amazon for a series, I could see that, but I highly doubt it. Disney, once they get a hold of something, they ram it into the ground. Just saying. If we all don't know that by now, you need a lesson. So, anyways. Oh boy. Nope. Thunder Buddy just came out with something. Hold on. Ugh. Some people oh, this is a new scene, I think. Oh yeah, the dryer scene. I can't wait to see that. I want a little Ted that's like fluffed up like that sits on my desk. I hope they make a little plushies of that. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. I want one. Something about that little teddy bear I just love too much. So funny. I voted, yo. Okay. Is there elections going on today? Not here. At least I don't think we have any going on here. By the way, Bruce Dickinson of Iron Maiden is going to be in Kansas City for Planet Comic-Con. Looks good to me. So, all right, let's see what else is going on here. Oh, Sharon Osbourne, this is kind of breaking news. Billboard magazine is putting it out right now. Ozfest is returning in 2027 after a decade-long hiatus. Sharon Osbourne is doing it to honor Ozzy. So watch for that. Hello, Osbourne Jensen. Welcome to the Galactic Café. We're doing great. Paramount is also making a live-action GTA movie. Yeah. I know. Oh, that's cool. The Sphere in Vegas had a blood moon on it last night. You're kind of hyped for them? Yeah. Oh, Mr. Rogers. I miss that guy. He was so cool. I grew up on Mr. Rogers. Okay, keep going. All right. Oh, no way. What? Netflix has just dropped Squid Game, the VIP challenge. Dylan Efron, Kim, I've never pronounced her last name, Zolwiak, Christy Sarah, Mel B, Ryan Serhant, Tristan Thompson, Hannah Godwin, and returning 2S player Viper to the game. Okay. So watch for that. It doesn't give a release date, but I'm pretty sure it's soon. Let me see. Hold on. I was like, no, I want the American version of Squid Game that's supposed to be filming right now. Hello, Oscar HH. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. You're hyped for it. Interesting. Well, good luck with that. Robert Picardo is drinking the Special Reserve Sauvignon Blanc from the Star Trek vineyards. Interesting. Oh, okay. Cool. Man, all the stuff is coming out. Oh, here we go. Just released. Screen Rant says Scream 7 box office pushes the 30-year-old franchise past the $1 billion mark worldwide. Congratulations. That's awesome. I love Scream. How many people could say they've had a career for 30 years off of one movie? Of course. Hey, what's up, Sean Astin? What are you doing? What? He has a new movie coming out called Matter of Time in theaters. Is it now? Oh, 27. Interesting. He's got a beard. He looks so weird. Sean Astin has a beard. Oh, poor animals. They have a tuxedo cat I want to go steal. I want to go adopt. Hey, Penny. That's sad. That's sad that animals are suffering because of what's going on with immigration. KGW News is reporting that the 2026 Wooden Shoe Tulip Festival will begin soon, March 20th through April 26th in the Netherlands. That looks awesome. Pretty. Yep. Anna Faris, Marlon Wayans, Regina Hall are all returning for Scary Movie 6 and possibly 7. Who's invading? Nobody's invading, John. Stop it. Elizabeth Gillies is performing in Birdland March 9th. She's also set a date for the Vibrato Jazz Club. I believe it's in April. So, Paul Giamatti, please return to Starfleet Academy, please. Oh, that's cool. Nice. All right. Yay. Anybody seeing gas prices? Oh. Ouch. So it looks like Bonobo, which is one of the chimpanzees at the Memphis Zoo, about 3 hours ago, people were teasing him and he broke the glass enclosure around his habitat. Hey, DJ Play Nice. Yes, please smash those hearts, smash that like button, share out the stream. And they caught it on camera. He's not hurt, but man, go out and watch that. You'll be quite surprised. Liza Minnelli is the cover of People magazine this week. Go out and read her story. Ooh, cool. Gillian Anderson will make an appearance at the MegaCon Orlando, Florida. So mark your calendars for when. Okay, don't know. Oh, Stuart Saves the Universe is coming. That looks good. Justin Bieber? Is that who that is? Oh, no, Justin Lubin. Don't know who that is. Interesting tattoos, though. Get your book written or published. Okay. No, that's cute. Macaulay Culkin has touched down in Paris for Paris Fashion Week, and he's rocking a Hungry Caterpillar Dior sweatshirt. Nice. Zelda movie is coming. Yes, it is. If you are interested in the Star Trek Cruise 10 for next year, open booking starts March 5th at 10 a.m. Central Time. So mark your calendars if you want to go on that. Nope, Alicia and her mom. All right. Let's see. That's not breaking news anymore. Dude, they're pulling up old crap again. Uh-oh. This next week's Family Guy is going to be fascinating. Giancarlo Esposito is going to be at Emerald City Comic-Con March 6th through the 8th. So if you're in Seattle, go check it out. He's a pretty cool actor. Oh. So Bob Power, the engineer and producer behind seminal albums by the likes of A Tribe Called Quest, Erykah Badu, D'Angelo, and De La Soul, has passed away. He was 73. That sucks. Denise Crosby will be on Trek Talks March 28th at 9:45 a.m. So is kicking off the telethon to support the Hollywood Food Coalition. So catch that. Okay, well, was Zendaya's mom not a part of the wedding party? Okay. Interesting. So what else are we talking about? Matthew Lewis from Harry Potter, who played Longbottom, will be at MegaCon Orlando. So check that out, along with Gillian Anderson. Whatever. Wait, what? Excuse me. Oh, that's sweet. So Laura Benetti is calling all drag queens to come help cheer up a 7-year-old girl named Anwin, who is suffering from a brain aneurysm in a hospital in Florida. That's beautiful. Love it. Love it. Lots of announcements on people going to be at conventions. That's cool. Will Wheaton's funny. All right. Happy birthday, Karen Robinson, who played Trill Leader Pav on Star Trek Discovery. Her birthday is 3 days ago. Okay, that's weird that Instagram is doing that. Lincoln Park experience. Cool. I'm going to Planet Comic-Con. Matthew Lillard on Scream, Fan Love, Making Vodka, and Daredevil Born Again. So go check that out from Nerdist. Hello, Mortal Wombat. How are you? It's good to see you. Dude. Todd Stashwick and Jonathan Frakes are out on the cruise. I need to stretch my legs and go for a walk and then clean. I'm sorry. Yeah, I cleaned last night. I didn't like it. Oh. Yikes. Looks like a greenhorn on Deadliest Catch was found deceased, and his death is being investigated by the Coast Guard. That's scary. What are you up to, Mortal? You guys been having any streams at all? Yep, the Oscars are coming. Oh boy. Interesting. People are worried about Kelly Osbourne's weight loss. So. Thorbar's back. Yeah, I want to see the Zelda movie. It looks good. Wow, Fran, you look fantastic. Fran Drescher's got some new pictures out on Instagram. All right, what are we talking about? Besides cleaning. All right. So Now what are we talking about? Got some time before we start Mombie's Daily Boost. I don't have Instagram. Can you share the pictures? Well, I can share them later. Yeah, I can share them later. I'll put them out there on my what platform do you use most of the time, Penny? John the Beagle Dad's getting ready for vacation. That's cool. So don't forget to smash those hearts, smash that like button, share out the stream, please, and thank you. Greatly appreciate it. And I've got 20 heart me's over there. If you'd help me out on TikTok, I'd greatly appreciate that too. Been watching Animal Control. You only have YouTube. Okay, I'll try to put them out there, like on a community post. She looks amazing. She looks stunning. I wish I could look like that. But then again, I'd be skin and bones and looking kind of weird. So I'd rather be fat. Not really that bad anymore. You guys would. I had a post up before where I showed when I was at my highest weight, and then I got down at one point to 223, 225. I'm about to go back down there again. I'm going to hit my goal weight this year. But yeah, like night and day, pleasantly plump. Yeah. True dat. So no, I want to reach my goal weight, and I have a goal of having all the excess skin removed. So we'll see how well that goes over. It's a lot of money. A lot of time, a lot of healing. I mean, I've got the leave time. That's not a problem. So from work, but I think I could work after having that done because it's a sit down job. So my goal is not the weight. Oh, okay. It's getting off your, yeah, that was one of my goals. I've been off blood pressure meds for like 5 years. It's been pretty interesting. I was having fainting spells. Hello, Travis Bingham 79. How are you? It's good to see you. I was having fainting spells. Like within the first year, I had my gastric sleeve, and my doctor was a little concerned. So, what have you been up to, Travis? Hope you're doing good. So, Travis Immortal, I miss you guys. I've been looking for Dem. I don't know where Dem's at. So you guys tell me. I'm still around. I'm still alive. So yeah, and that's a hard thing when your blood pressure is out of whack. You know, you don't feel right. It's hard, and especially when you eat a high protein, low carb diet, especially if you eat like high salty foods, because sometimes that's all the high protein that you can tolerate. It doesn't help. So I get you. Hey, I got something new to show you guys. I love Costco. I love Hy-Vee when they find stuff. This is Catalina Crunch. They are a new company. They have a lot of great food. They have cereals that are high in protein. This is their traditional snack bag that they sell at Costco. It has per serving 10 grams of protein. When you subtract out the fiber, you get 8 carbs. But it's really good. It's got mixed nuts, and it's got high protein crackers and stuff in it. I've tried the cheddar. The cheddar one has, you know, those little cheddar, like little chip thingies, like Aldi sells. I don't know if you've seen them. There's also a company that sells cheese wisps, I think is what they're called. They have those little ones in the cheddar version. So I highly recommend you try it. It's delicious. I really like it. But 140 calories, 10 grams of protein. You can't go wrong finding that stuff. I know I love cheese. I'm a Sartori cheese person. I love that company. They have a whole line of brand new cheese. I can't wait to try. You know, it was kind of fun. Connie and I were watching Family Guy last night, and Tom Brady was on, And Meg, Cheez-Its, yes, but they're not high protein. That's the problem. Anyways, Tom told Meg that if he was going to marry her, they have to be a cheese-free house. And I'm going, what? I love cheese. So, yeah, John, you know what drives me nuts, John? I've had like really good cholesterol for a very long time, and now it's starting to go up. But my doctor was like, "What are you worried about?" He's like, "You're doing fine." I'm like, "Okay, but I don't want it going any higher than that." Now my parents and my sister have high cholesterol, so I do my best to keep it low. So, but yeah, it's fascinating. Genetics. It's that pain in the ass thing we all have to deal with, right? Oh boy. But anyways. All right, what else are we talking about? The circus. I feel like I live in a circus. She said, since I have eliminated all sugar, she has no worries about me becoming diabetic. I'm insulin resistant. I thought I had my GLP-1 paid for, but the pending dropped off. So now I'm really upset. But I was going to start my GLP-1 this week. But it's going to have to wait till I get paid again. But, and unfortunately, once you start GLP, you stay on it for life. So, but I say, bring it on. I'm always open to new things. And if it helps me get to my goal weight, I'm all for it. So Thoribar says, I can't wait for the new Cat and the Hat movie coming out. Oh, cool. Who's in it? Is it animated? Is it Mike Myers? Mike Myers, come back. Hey, Lady Miss, what's up? How are you? It's good to see you, my friend. Hope you're having a good day. If you guys haven't noticed about the Nancy Guthrie stuff going on, yesterday was kind of interesting. The kids showed up to the house and went out and looked at the memorial, and the sister just started crying. So I'm wondering if there's some bad news they're just not sharing with us all. So I feel so bad for that family. It's not fair. It's not fair. And how dare you treat an elder like that? That is just wrong. I'm sorry. That's wrong. So please keep them in your thoughts and prayers. The Guthrie family. This is terrible. Savannah goes out and does what she wanted to her whole life, and people are preying on that, and it's wrong. It's wrong. So I just feel so bad. Jamie? Oh, yeah. So, all right, what else are we talking about? Yeah, I love the original Cat in the Hat movie. I love it. I think Mike Myers did a fantastic job. Now, he and Jim Carrey had a really hard time being in the suits and with the makeup. Jim had to go through, I believe it was called CIA, some kind of CIA training, and he's willing to do another movie. So we'll see what that brings. But yeah, he had a really hard time with it. It's not easy putting on makeup. You know, people who act and put on the prosthetics and the makeup and all that stuff, more power to them. I couldn't do it. Peter Makem and Chad Coleman, who put on the Mocklin, and Michaela Manis, you know, all that makeup for the Orville, more power to them. I will wear Vulcan ears, and that's about as far as you're going to get me, but I already have pointed ears, so why do I need prosthetics? Oh, God, my grandfather, he was always making me laugh. He's like, you already have pointed ears. I'm like, thanks, Gramps. Thanks, Granddad. So I miss that man. God, I miss my grandfather. I will never. Okay, so my grandfather served 2 tours in Korea and 2 tours in Vietnam. He was an Army drill sergeant, and he lived up around Fort Leonard Wood in St. Robert. It's like a metroplex up there. And I will never forget playing Monopoly with that man, because he was a smart guy, let me tell you. And he knew ways to distract you. Like, he would make this weird thing, and it was just fun to play Monopoly with him. So just miss him. So, hey Fisk, what's up? Welcome back. Hope you're doing great. Don't forget to smash that like button, share out the stream, please, and thank you. So, alrighty. Oh, pitchfork. What's this? Somebody with a blue face. Fascinating. Vibrato. Spencer Day. Cool. I'd like to go see some of these concerts out there. Oh my God. Justin's just sent me a reminder that it's 2 months till my daughter graduates high school. All right. Time flies. My God. I got to start planning a birthday party too. Man alive. You blink and your kids are grown up, right, Penny? It's unreal. Oh, it's Aussie night. Okay, cool, Jamie. Yeah, did you just hear what I was announcing? Sharon Osbourne has rebooted Aussie Fest for starting next year, in memory of Aussie. So that's going to be great. So that's on Wednesday. Okay. Well, I have TED on Wednesday. Come join me. Be fun. Watch that. I wonder if they're going to stagger the release, or if they're going to release them all at one time out on Peacock. We'll find out. We'll find out. So, any new recipes? Any new books? Any new music? What you guys got? Got a little bit of time left. Your kids are 47, 45, and 27. Wow, there's a big age span there. Wow. Change of life, baby. Yeah, my kids are 25. Well, they'll be 26, 20, and 18. And it was really funny. What's the Dr. Pepper thing? But my kids were that age for that old Dr. Pepper commercial at one time. It was really funny. And you're a grandma now too, aren't you, Penny? I'm not. I'm not there yet. All in due time. It'll happen. Just, I'm not going to force. I'm not going to, my oldest needs to grow up a little bit more. You have 6 grandkids? Wow. Congrats. That's awesome. Yeah. I could adopt somebody else's kids, spoil them and send them home. Why not? Yeah. That's okay. Good things come to those who wait, right? So, man, everybody's dropped off over there on TikTok. Where is everybody? Must have went on to other lives. So, all right. I don't have much else to talk about, so I'm just trying to count down to 2 hours. Anybody else got anything they want to share? Questions, concerns, comments, topic suggestions? We are going to move forward, get off forbidden frequencies, and move on to wellness and I don't know, maybe comedy, creativity. Oh, I know what we move on to, Miss Connie. We move on to paranormal and the truth is out there with Sci-Fi Mombie. That's what we move on to. Aliens, paranormal, fictional. We talk about all those fun things. So, yay, 20,000 hearts. Thanks, guys. Totally awesome. So, I'm going to go ahead and start Mombie's Daily Boost. So, here we go. It's Happy Taco Tuesday, March 3rd, 2026. I can't believe it's already here. Craziness. Tomorrow night, beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, 2 a.m. Central European Time, Ted the Series drops on Peacock, and we're back watching that raunchy little teddy bear and his buddy John. So come join us. And of course, Dr. Omega, thank you so much for all of my wonderful graphics. You do a great job. That's not only me and the kids, but that is Captain Boots with Ted right there. So come join us. Don't forget Sunday, unless you're in Indiana or Arizona, we're springing forward for daylight savings time. So set your clock 1 hour ahead. And usually you're supposed to do that between 2 and 3 a.m., but I just set my clock ahead before I go to bed, and then it's set correctly. So spring forward, y'all. Hello, Ember Dan and Just Tiffany. Welcome to the Galactic Café. Hope you guys are doing great today. Thank you so much for helping us out with our watch hours on YouTube. So please continue to help us. We greatly appreciate you. We are getting there. We're about 600 away from being monetized on YouTube. So please help us out. We're already monetized on Patreon and TikTok, but we would greatly appreciate the help on YouTube. Oh, I'm not done yet, Miss Connie. I get most of my holiday countdown information from calendar.com. It's 33 days to Easter. It's 68 days to Mother's Day. It's 82 days to Memorial Day. It's 109 days to Juneteenth. It's 111 days to Father's Day. And it's 124 days to the 250th anniversary of the founding of America. So plan accordingly. Here at Sci-Fi Mombie, we care. There are so many great volunteer opportunities in your area. Check your local media or your local charity chapter's websites for events that you can help out with. Here in the Ozarks, go to volunteerozarks.com. That's volunteerozarks.com. But please continue to help these reputable and vetted charities as per the Better Business Bureau and philanthropy.org, Red Cross Red Crescent.org, convoyofhope.org, which is 5 miles to the west of me here. World Central Kitchen Chef Jose Andre would love to have your help at WCK.org. And Direct Relief is a reputable charity out of California. Go to directrelief.org. There's a lot of great animal shelters that could really use your help right now. I just saw a story about how when people are detained by ICE, they leave their animals behind, It's really sad. And animal shelters are overwhelmed trying to help these animals. And there was a cat that, oh my God. Of course, it was a tuxedo. You know how I am about tuxedos. But just a cute one in Minneapolis. I'd love to go adopt. But help them out. Food, your time, money. They all could use our help in any way possible. So, and of course, don't forget, Miss Connie Cleary and I are starting the Galactic Book Club. Our first book is Mixed Magic, which I need to read tonight since I have time. Mixed Magic. Buy your copy on Amazon.com. It's by Chris Crispin. We plan on having Chris on the show once we get up to fully read and, work on some other things. So, Mixed Magic. Read it. Bring it. We're going to be reading a lot of fun stuff. That's a 3-book series. So buy all of them. We'll be reading all of them. And we'll hodgepodge. If you have a book suggestion you want us to read, let me know. Email me at questions@sci-fi-mombie.com, and I'll be more than happy to look over it with Miss Connie, and we'll make a decision. So if you have any questions, concerns, topic suggestions, constructive criticism, please no personal attacks. It has sloughed off, thank goodness. Email me at questions@sci-fi-mombie.com or visit sci-fi-mombie.com. Drop us a line, sign up for our newsletter, check out when we go to Comic-Cons, check out the Sci-Fi Mombie security team. So questions@sci-fi-mombie.com. All right, y'all, what are we talking about? Anything else? It's too quiet today. It's interesting. So, hey, JB Cool. Welcome. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing great today. Oh, boy. Please keep our military personnel in your thoughts and prayers right now as we are in this armed conflict with Iran that we did not, the American people didn't start. But anyways, just pray for their protection during this whole thing. Iran is lashing out as we are, and with Israel, and it's just not a good situation all around. I've heard that gas prices have gone up dramatically. Miss Connie has a new short, so go check that out on YouTube. Miss Connie has a bunch of great stuff out she's got wonderful content on both of her channels. So please subscribe to Miss Connie. John the Beagle Dad also has good content. So do a lot of our friends. Ranker Steve. Well, no, Ranker Steve's not on YouTube anymore, is he? Admiral Teague, Orville Nation, Maria Witty-Intelli, Connie Cleary, Dadman Walking 55, Mrs. Dadman Walking 55. Oh, I missed that show this morning. Oops. I am into a new group called the New Evangelicals. They have some great shows. Tim and April have a really good talk show. They also bring on some of their friends to have interesting discussions about religion right now. So check that out. Of course, Roddenberry Entertainment. Don't forget Roddenberry Entertainment. They have Mission Log the Orville. Just fantastic stuff out there from Roddenberry Entertainment. Trying to think of what else. Of course, Dodd Levitt, Joy Reid. They all have started their own channels out there on YouTube. Hey, Jay Korb. Welcome to the Galactic Café. Hope you're doing great today. It's good to see you. Of course, don't forget Sci-Fi Mombie. We're still here. But, Stark of Iron, Admiral Teague, the Dadmans, Culture Casino, Midnight's Edge, Doomcock, all great channels. Hey, Gordo, what's up? How are you? It's good to see you, my friend. Gordo's got great content too over on TikTok. Go follow him. His paintings are fantastic. Hey. He tells me I look like Melissa McCarthy. I don't see it, but he's being very sweet. Melissa McCarthy's got a new project going on right now. I just saw she was on Entertainment Tonight last night working on something. Oh, thank you. That's very kind. Hey, John, where is Rancor Steve at right now? Is he only on Rumble? Yep, you said that, Jamie. Yep, The Masked Singer has Aussie night tomorrow night. But actually, come watch Ted with me. I'm so done with reality competition shows. I mean, seriously, I'm really done with it. The Masked Singer was fun when it started, but it just seems like it's lackluster to me anymore. So I know I really enjoyed American Dad this week. That is one of the funniest episodes I have seen out of American Dad. I like flume rides. I think they're fun. So that's pretty funny. Go watch it. Some interesting stuff out of that episode that I'm going, fascinating. Hello, Victoria. Welcome to the Galactic Café. Hope you're doing great today. I want to go take the kids to see Scream 7 at some point. I'm hoping we can do that maybe next week when I have money. Maybe I could do it this weekend if I make some moolah. Yep, don't forget John the Beagle Dad. Hey, John, do you have your new Lego build out yet? Oh, JRC 99 US. Don't forget his stuff. Alicia AVP and Jack Beers. They are the dream team. They have great content as well. Go check that out. Alicia, we've got the schedule when we're going to do Sympathy for the Devil. That is the Orville novella that we need to do. Yep, count on Jamie Lynn. Donnie, Sentai Ranger Donnie has some great content as well. All my friends have great content, so go out there and subscribe to them. They need your subscriptions. You would love to join me for what? For TED? Yep, that's tomorrow night. Hopefully I can cram my overtime in between shows. Oh, for Scream? Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah. Yeah, I just love Scream. Great stuff. I'm just happy to see Nev Campbell back. So help me get to 30,000 over here on TikTok before we wrap up for the day. That would be great if we can do it in like 10 minutes. Hey, Thomas Pruitt, welcome back. Let's see. Jamie Lynn, do you have content on your channel? I can't remember. I'm sorry, I can't remember. So many things I have to remember anymore. You have 37 subscribers. Yes, help Jamie Lynn out. Let's get his subscriptions up. Their subscriptions up. Oh, my hands are killing me. So, hey, 27,000. We're getting there. I can't wait to get over this virus. I am so done with this. Yuck. Tired of it. So, really sucks. Whatever this is, I'm done with it. It needs to go away. Moo? Who's mooing? Gordo. That's funny. There's no cows here. Tuxedo cats, but no cows. I don't have a cow cat. I just realized that. I'm more tuxedo person. Later, Miss Penny. Have a good night. It was great to see you, my friend. Thank you for being here. Oh, the joys of having to work with your hands all day, they hurt. Yep. So I would like to get into yeah, I've had it since I must have caught it before I went to LA. and it's just hanging in there with me. I mean, I feel better day to day, but like around this time every day, I just kind of start dragging. So ice cream, sounds good. Had a mug cake last night. Didn't really need it, but I wanted it. I make my own because I have this discussion with Autumn, the producer, all the time, which is, if you don't know who that is, that's my 17-year-old daughter. Okay. I don't like to buy stuff made at the store anymore because at least I know if I'm making it at home, I know where the ingredients came from. I know how much I can eat. You know what I'm saying? I just portion it out, right? And I know there's not like extra preservatives in it if I want something sweet. My sister told me that once I start my GLP-1, I probably won't have the sugar cravings anymore, which is a telltale sign of insulin resistance. So I need to get back into an exercise routine is my problem. I've been out of my exercise routine for too long. But I get in. I'm up to, I think today I've done 7,000 steps. So I'm trying to get up to 10,000 steps a day. I'm working on it. If the weather will stay nice for a while, that would be fantastic. I can get out and go walking. They got my neighborhood tore up, though. They're putting in new water stuff, and it's a mess. So, do I like honey? Yes, but that's kind of a catch-22 with me. There's so many great properties of natural honey, but I don't need the sugar. I know it's natural sugar, but there's only so much you can do, right? So I have a subscription, Planet Fitness. I just need to get off my ass and get over there. I don't like working out in public. I never have. I just don't like people staring at me, you know? It's just been my thing since I was very overweight. Like, I didn't even like walking around. Like, I used to put the kids in the stroller and walk around the neighborhood. I didn't even like that because too many eyes watching. Yeah, I mean, that's a good thing to do because, bees pull in some of the best bacteria and stuff and pollen and can help you with your allergies. It's just, I get really bad when it comes to carbs sometimes. Hey, Victoria. So just you gotta do what you gotta do for you, I'm a chocoholic. That's my big problem. I love chocolate. Dove chocolate is my Achilles heel. I also love some good Lindor or Godiva. That's some good shit. Ghirardelli. But yeah. Like when I'm in a bad mood and I've had a bad day, chocolate it is. So yes, Nutella, yummo. That stuff is the bomb. Yeah. Something about hazelnuts and chocolate. Perfect. Kind of like bourbon, or what was it? Popcorn and shit. I know this. Hold on. How many times have I watched the Orville? Wasn't whiskey. Was it bourbon? Yuck. I don't drink anyways. It's yes, I do. I love tuna. That's some good shit right there. Salmon, good stuff. I like to eat. I don't eat a lot of red meat anymore. So I like a good steak every once in a while, but not really. Kahlua, no. See, I had gastric sleeve, and you're not supposed to drink after you have gastric sleeve because you can gain all your weight back. So I'd rather not. And you could have severe alcohol poisoning too. Salmon, yes, yummo. Good stuff. I like shopping at Aldi's for people because they have like the really nice portions of salmon. So I especially like this time of year during Lent because normally Wendy's comes out with their panko breaded fish sandwich, but I haven't seen it yet. So, hey, that's what she said. Welcome. Hope you're doing great. Yeah. So, yeah, Aldi's and Trader Joe's. I really want a Trader Joe's here in Springfield. We're supposed to be getting one, but it just hasn't happened yet. So every time I have to go to St. Louis like twice a year for my weight loss doctor's appointments. And what we do is hey, Dennis Rascal and Freddie, welcome. We take our ice coolers and we go buy the frozen stuff that we like from Trader Joe's. And it's not like Aldi's. It's totally different. Now, okay. So Aldi and Trader Joe are actually the same company. What happened was the brothers got in a fight and one kept Aldi and the other one opened Trader Joe's. And totally different. I was told by somebody, yeah, the cats really love plain tuna, that they sold the same products, but no, it's totally different. Yeah, Aldi is Germany and Trader Joe's like everywhere else. Or is it just an American thing? I don't know, but they are sister companies, but great food all around. Great food all around. I feel really okay, so this is how out of kilter I feel when I have to shop alcohol for people. It's not my favorite thing to shop for because I have no idea what I'm looking for sometimes. I'm so glad Total Wines. I got acquainted with Total Wines when I went to Las Vegas last year. Thanks to Sabrina at Play. And they, on our Instagram app, they give you the aisle, the section it's in, and the shelf it's on. And I'm like, bitches, you're so awesome. Because I have no idea. The only thing I know well is Budweiser. I know some beers that I've never been a drinker. Never been a drinker. And it's kind of interesting when you go shopping at Aldi and I don't shop Trader Joe's here, but because we don't have one, but they have like specialty alcohols that just confuse the crap out of me. So they like to highlight some of those more organic companies. Just fascinating stuff. All right, guys. Thanks for being here today. You're all fantastic. Gordo, Mortal Wombat, Travis Bingham 79, Thoravar. Who else was here? Fitzk. And over on the other platforms, Penny, Jamie Lynn Simmons, sorry. Connie Cleary, John the Beagle Dad, Sentai Ranger Donnie, Lady Mist. Y'all are fantastic. Michael Morris, Tune the News. Who else was here? Said Penny. Don't want to forget Penny. I think I got everybody. Whoever was lurking, y'all can lurk. That's fine with me. I get it. Yes. Seth, announce the Orville. Stop stalling. Okay. All right, guys. Have a wonderful evening. I will see you back here tomorrow afternoon beginning at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific for the Galactic Café. Bring your breakfast, lunch, dinner, or a snack. Bring a beverage of your choice because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. And let's talk mostly about sci-fi. Later, party people. I host a show 4 times a week, and on Sunday nights, it's dedicated to the Muppets. So come join us beginning at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, 12 a.m. Central European Time. Beginning February 4th, we might just have a double dose of Muppets during the week because Seth Rogen has brought the Muppet Show back to ABC. So come join us on Wednesdays. The OG podcast is back on Sunday nights beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. Central European Time. Right now, we are in the Taboo Topic series, otherwise renamed Forbidden Frequencies. I host a show Monday to Friday beginning at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific, 10 p.m. Central European Time called the Galactic Café. Bring your breakfast, lunch, dinner, or a snack. Bring a beverage of your choice because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. And let's talk about good news, pop culture news, positivity, science news, space news, recipes, books, music, whatever. But most of all, great discussion about sci-fi. Monday nights in the Sci-Fi Mombie studio, it's Tuna-geddon, where we're watching Animation Domination and other great animated shows. So come join us at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. Central European Time. Thursday nights used to be dedicated to the Orville, but now in the Sci-Fi Mombie studios, it's dedicated to Battlestar Galactica. So come join me because it's Mombie's first contact. I've never seen it. So begins at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, 4 a.m. Central European Time. Saturdays in the studio, it's dedicated to all things Star Trek, and right now we're watching the original series. So come join us at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. Central European Time. Ted the Series Season 2 comes out March 4th, and in the Sci-Fi Mombie studio, we will be watching Ted and Mission Log the Orville Talking Ted when it returns. So watch our social media and come join the party as we watch our favorite little raunchy teddy bear. And John. Can't forget John. Watch our social medias for new episodes of Sci-Fi Mombie Fell What and Sci-Fi Mombie Didn't Burn It. That's my cooking show. I like to bring you all those cool new products and cook for you. Da-da-da-da! Sci-Fi Mombie's Galactic Book Club with my good friend Connie Cleary is coming. Watch our social media for announcements. And the first book we will be reading is Mixed Magic by Chris Christman. Here at Sci-Fi Mombie and Sci-Fi Mombie Studios, we will never, ever personally DM you for donations. Nope, it is not in our nature. We refuse to be like that. But if you choose to, we do have 3 legitimate ways you can donate to Sci-Fi Mombie. Use our Ko-Fi account. Scan that QR code right there or go to ko-fi.com/sci-fi mombie. You know, you don't have to, but smash those hearts, smash that like button, share out the stream. That helps too. We also have a Throne account. Scan that QR code right there or go to throne.com/sci-fi mombie. We ask for tech gear or other things like for giveaways, and you buy them outright or you crowdsource with friends. We never receive your personal information. That's what I love about Throne. We also have Patreon memberships. They are $3 a month. Connie Cleary was my first subscriber. So go to patreon.com/user !lowercase u = 849-72353. Sci-Fi Mombie is all over social media. We stream daily to Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch, and TikTok. We also have Patreon, Discord, Mastodon, Threads, Substack, Lemon8, IMDb Pro, Blue Sky, Pinterest, Counter Social, and we now have the Inspiration TV platform. So go check out all our social media. We have our own website at sci-fi-mombie.com. Sign up for our newsletter. Send us an email. Look at our bio information. Check out all the links to our social media. Check out all the fun things we do all year long because we'll be posting the pictures from conventions or meeting up with you in public. And also check out Sci-Fi Mombie's security team and their Gotcha Day information. And look at how cute they are. sci-fi-mombie.com. If you have any further questions at sci-fi-mombie.com is the email. We have our own merchandise shop at sci-fi-mom-b.myspreadshop.com. That great logo that David Kabiza drew for us and Dr. Omega helps us warp to every show is on the site, and you can put it on any product we chose. Also, don't forget, in that black bar underneath every segment of the website is a discount.
use the discount. Make sure you're getting the full discount and everything that we choose. So don't forget, it's sci-fi-mom-b.myspreadshop.com. You all are amazing. Thank you so much for being on this journey with us. We appreciate every single one of you. You are our friends and our family, and we love you. Don't forget, there's more that unites us than divides us. Kill them with kindness. Pay it forward. Love your neighbor. You don't have to like them. And most of all, sci-fi unites us. Later, party people.
Cosmic haze, lights flash in neon blaze, retro rockets start to soar. Sci-fi Mombie wants much more. Sci-fi Mombie breaking through the screen, chasing dreams in a technicolor scene. Warp drive set, let's explore the stars. Sci-fi Mombie, no matter where you are. Binary beats and signals hum, space age stories, here they come, with quirky charm and cosmic flair. Sci-fi Mombies everywhere. Ray guns pop and galaxies twirl. Mombie's mind is out of this world. Sci-fi vibes that never get old. Welcome to the future bold. Sci-fi Mombie breaking through the screen, chasing dreams in a technicolor scene. Warp drive set, let's explore the stars. Sci-fi Mombie, no matter where you are. And galaxies twirl. Mombie's mind is out of this world. Sci-fi vibes that never get old. Welcome to the future bold.